Hello, welcome back to Tammy's Antique Vintage Dolls and More. And today this is again all of my dolls. Now this doll was gifted to me by Janet, and I want to show her again. She's a cute little thing. Now I looked her up. She's an R&B doll, 18 inches, and the name I'm getting for her is Angel Face, I think it is, or Angel. I think it's Angel or Angel Face by the R&B company. She's from the 1950s. She's a cute little thing. She's got a nice happy smile, two little teeth in the top, open mouth, nice little tongue and everything. And I just kind of gave her a little bit more of a rosy cheek complexion. Just kind of gave her a little bit more blushing just to bring out some of her colors, but her eyes are in beautiful shape. Now she's a nice old vinyl doll. She doesn't have any stickiness problems. She's quite fine everywhere. Her legs are nice. Everything's really nice. I blushed her knees, gave them a little bit of blushing. And oh, she's looking sweet. A sweet little doll. And she's just wearing this nice vintage dress that was, I think, given to me by her, by Janet. So, and I put some little socks on her with little ribbons tied around the top of them here, just to kind of accent it. She's got a little ribbon on her wrist there. But little girls should be full of ribbons. That's what little girls are all about. Frills and ribbons and puff sleeves and lace and all that wonderful stuff. Now another doll, I'm going to put her down for a minute, and we're going to go to a second doll. Now this doll here is a Canadian doll made by the Reliable Toy Company. She's a little bit bigger. I'd say she's about 24 inches. And a happy little thing, but she's in a little bit rough condition now. I got her from a antique store here near just outside my city. I ride my bike out there every so often, and I just threw this dress on her because her dress needed to be freshened up, and I just wanted to have something on her. She won't be wearing this. I'm still working on getting, well, let's go with the story anyways. I would ride my bike out there every so often just to see what dolls, and he would get dolls in for me once in a while, and I'd buy dolls from him and all this other stuff, and you know, he didn't ask a whole lot for them because they were in really bad shape when he got them, but I was happy with them, and that meant I had something to restore. But this one was not out to be seen, and I didn't see any dolls at all, and I said to him, do you have any dolls? And he said, well, I've got one that you might be interested in, but he said, I don't think you would be, but I'll show it to you. So he brings out this doll, and it had all this gunk on its face. I said, oh, I'll take her. I said, how much do you want for her? He said, oh, $10. And I said, sure, I'll take her for $10. And so I walked away with her, and the stuff that was on her, it was like, almost like he said, when the doll was found, it was in a garage, and some oil got on it, and it had actually attached right to its face. It might have been more of a protector for the face. Maybe that helped her out, being out in the cold and the heat and everything. But anyways, I really worked hard on getting this all off of her. Now and I had to take her body off. She had 3 homemade sewn bodies on her, and they were all rotten right through and through. The one on the top was the best, but to get down to the others were just, I had to cut and cut till I got down to the other bodies, and down to actually the original body, and I can see why they were putting bodies on top of bodies. Nobody took the original body off. They just built a body on top of it, and it got dirty and rotten, so they built another body and put it on top. So there was 3 cloth bodies on this doll. And I'll stand up so we can get her there. And but she's a sweet doll. When she's done, she's going to be like, I get her all blushed back up. I had painted her lips, but I'm taking it off, and I'm going to be doing more. I'm going to be painting her lips in a nice oil paint, and I'm going to be blushing her up. Now if you look really close at her, you can see these little, maybe you can see them on her nose, these little light freckles. That's just damage done by what was on top of her, and I think it was like showing, it actually shows, maybe that way you can see it, the pores in her vinyl, and that's just dirt inside of there. Now slowly I'm getting that out. It looked really bad at one time. I mean, it was really bad, but you're seeing more and more. I'm sealing it up more. I'm using the Goo Gone on her, and it's just taking layers of dirt off of her. The rags are black, like this black stuff keeps coming out of her. So I think it's just the dirt that's just down deep inside those pores. Those little, like she's got blackheads or something. But anyways, we're going to get her to the best as I can anyways, and get her dressed up in a nice vintage dress, and she should be good to go. And her vinyl on her arms is beautiful. The vinyl on her legs is beautiful. That's the only place, it's just on the face where it was exposed. And but we can fix it up to the best that we can. And I think she's going to turn out beautiful all the same. But Yeah, I brought her home, and it took me about I think about 2.5, 3 hours just working on her, just getting this stuff off of her face. And my name for her is Sticky Baby. And I haven't found what her real name is that the Reliable Toy Company gave her, but that's what I call her right now because she was so sticky when I brought her home. And it wasn't from the stickiness that I was talking about like in my last 2 or 3 videos back with Baby Big Eyes. That is a more natural stickiness that comes out of the vinyl itself. She's not sticky at all. This is just more from the chemical that was on her and the chemicals that I'm using. And that's the problem right now. And I've been putting baby powder on her head just to keep that down. But right now she needs just some cleaning, more deep cleaning than what I gave her, even back with those 3 hours. That was just what I call a surface clean. Now that I'm using the Goo Gone, it's removing dirt, like I mean actual black is coming off of her. Black dirt. So there's more to come off this doll. I don't know how much more, but I'm just rubbing around and I'm getting more and more off of her. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe put some more lashes back on the bottom. She had some little lashes here. So we'll put some more little lashes back on her again and maybe touch up her eyebrows just a little bit darker. Just get those a little bit darker. And then she's set to go. So dress her. And I'll give you an update on her as I work on her. But I want to also show you what came in the mail today. Now this is what I buy. Where did I put it now? That's the big thing. Let you just keep staring. Okay, oh here it is, right here. I got myself organized. I'm not used to it. I like my Milliput for some of my dolls. Not for everything. But I was out of Milliput. And I'm working on a doll right now on her legs. And her legs are being Milliput. And I'll explain that later why I'm Milliputting them. But anyways, in came my Milliput. So there we are. I buy it from England. Because it is made in England. It has to be bought from anybody who buys this. You just can't go buying it in the States. You can buy it in the States. You can buy it in Canada. But they have to buy it from, what I'm saying, they have to buy it from England. Because that's where it's made. And I get it from Proops Brothers. Okay, and it comes from the United Kingdom. So if you want to buy some from them, I say just go on eBay. And that's where I buy it from. And I get 5 of them for $25 or something like that. And it's the cheapest way for me to buy it than buying it individual packages. So that's one thing that came in today. Or yesterday. That was actually yesterday. The next thing is I did a haul. I'm on my own today. John's not feeling good again today. So anyways, I went to my Sally Ann and I got this lovely little dress with some beautiful embroidery on it. It was just sitting there with butterflies. Hopefully you can see that. Look at the butterflies on there. The birds. And then down here it has more embroidery. More embroidery right there. There's more there. And there's more right there. Now it looks like what somebody has done is taken that. You can see the old hem line right here, which I'm going to return it back to that. They had taken it and they had hemmed it to there. So I'm going to take it and put it back to the original hem line. The other damage that needs to be done on it, the elastic has rotted, so it needs new elastic put in there, and that I will do. I will give this dress the puff back to its puff sleeves. We will repuff it. So anyways, it's got some nice old lace going around. So this is a nice older dress. I don't know if it's handmade. I don't think so. I think this is a store-bought dress. And oh, it's got some smocking going around here. I just noticed that now myself. Some smocking, just some light smocking there. Beautiful, beautiful. No, I think this is all store sewing, you know, not store, manufactured sewing. So, but anyways, a beautiful, nice little dress for the spring coming up. And that'd be a nice little Easter dress for somebody. Now, the next thing I got also here, I talked about these before. I love buying these pillow shams. This is the pillow sham that I bought this time. It's a elongated one. And I thought it'd be great for my prams or the buggies, whatever you like to call them. And here, let me get this out of the way. There we go. Got my backdrop out of the way. And it's a nice elongated one. And it goes right down, 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 down. And look at the butterflies that are on it. The nice roses. I love the background of this. And that'd be nice to put a nice antique doll on top of this inside of a pram. So I just thought I'd show that to you. It is a pillow sham. You can see the opening there, but nobody needs to know that when you're putting that in your buggy or your pram, and your nice antique doll on top of that. And it gives a nice background to your doll. So I thought I'd show that to you. Every now and again I keep my eyes open for these. And I think I only paid, it was blue tag day in there. So everything was half price if you got blue tag. So this was $3, $1.50. This was $3, $1.50. So they were blue tags. Now the last thing I got here, I found these. And I thought these might make some good diapers for my big dolls. They're already look like they were homemade. But I thought if I was to go like this and go like that, I could make a nice diaper up. See how they work? Let me back up here. And then you open them up. Now, you can't go this way so much. So yeah, you have to pretty much go, take the length of it and go in together like this. And you can make a nice diaper out of that for one of your dolls. And there you go, you got a diaper. So I'm going to look at this. If not, I might just take the material and make myself diapers out of that. Cut into it and make diapers. But I got two of them anyways. One's a little bit bigger than the other. So I don't know what they were used for, if they were just burp rags or what they were used for, but I'm going to use them to make diapers, a diaper with for some of my bigger dolls. Now this one here would be for a nice bigger doll. It's a little bit longer, a little bit bigger, you know, and make a nice, just a nice cloth diaper for my doll. So there's another idea. Right there, I just found them. They charged me $1 for the two of them together, so 50 cents each. So there you go, there's my haul. So I hope you enjoy this, and I got to go to work. Got to get ready. It's 5 after 2. I got to be there for 3. So anyways, have a good day, and we'll talk to you again. John?
Thank you for joining us.
There he is. Okay, thanks again. Bye-bye.